Hello everyone, we have our news for the week, so let's take a look. Maintenance, normal time as usual. Ending with maintenance is Dark Visions, so if you haven't done your score run, you have till maintenance to do that. All the Final Fantasy VII stuff is also ending. So if you haven't gotten Sisney, Max Terror out, gotten the items, or the Master Crown challenges, you have till maintenance to do that. There is a note, during the live stream, they did mention that the Master Crown challenges for units will come back as a permanent feature. So if you miss them out, you'll be able to get them when you can, which is super nice. We don't have an exact date for that I could see, but it shouldn't be too far away, seeing that they actually announced it. But the items, if you haven't gotten the items, and obviously the limited unit for Sisney, nothing mentioned about those coming back. So you have till maintenance to finish all that. This week is going to be Clash of Wills, one new unit plus the Clash and everything. So log in for that, and 30 shards in the login there. Not a premium unit, however, according to the exchange shop here, the shards are not listed to be in the shop, which is a little disappointing for a non-premium unit. We're used to seeing that for premium units. We're not really used to seeing that for a non-premium unit, so I don't know why they're not listed. Hopefully it's a mistake, but we'll see when this actually goes up. But no shards listed is definitely disappointing for a non-premium unit there. Hill of Fortune is coming back, no changes there. And we're getting some updates. So Konshira's super is getting upgraded, going to 65 attack and magic and 100% dual wield attack and magic, which is super nice on the magic side. We already have the Greaves that are 65 attack and 100% on the attack side, but this is the first high magic dual wield item, so very nice. And then they're also upgrading Carlet's hat, so going from 60 attack and magic to 80 attack and magic, which is nice. They did mention that Carlet would also get an NVA in the future, so no date on that. We'll see when that shows up. Hopefully they give her some global boosts to keep her up with the meta when we do actually get her, but we'll see when that happens. And vision card, so we get one for the new unit, and then there is a limited vision card. So the unit card, 130 magic, 50% defense magic and spirit, so that's kind of nice to have the bulk on the card as well for the magic card. 50% limit damage, 100% dual wield magic, which is nice, and brave extras only will get 500 flat magic, so nice to have the 100% dual wield on the card. And then for the limited card, we got Nicole. So 750 health, 135 magic, 100% magic, 500 flat magic, 75% killer for both demons and machine, and then 75% water and lightning resist. That's all fine. And then for the ability is add water and boost. It looks like this is going to be the 100% water amp after 3 turns. The one thing to note is this says you can cast it on somebody else, where the other cards, when we've gotten these types of things, it's been caster only. This one says you can cast it on somebody else, which is very nice and interesting. We're getting more story with Season 4, which I've been looking forward to myself. No new items or anything listed, so it's just going to be some more story there. We have our Clash news. So we have the triple race Clash, Machine, Beast, Demon, weakness of Lightning, Fire, and Dark. So Lightning is the main weakness, Fire and Dark the secondary. Notes that it uses non-elemental, physical, and magic attacks. So we'll have to see how many attacks it does of each kind, or if it's going to do one turn, like odd turns, or physical, even turns, magic, and everything like that. Also uses Fire, Lightning, and Dark physical attacks that will also inflict status ailments, which that shouldn't be too much of an issue there. It reduces party's accuracy and elemental resistance. Accuracy down could actually be a pain. Puts up a field for itself. We'll have to see how often that happens, because we can overwrite its own field. So, and if we don't deal weakness damage, non-evoke, it will reduce the party's stats. So nothing too new there. They are giving us Boost accuracy for everybody as one of these special will buffs that we can use, which is nice, seeing that we're probably going to want that on the burst turns with the boss putting accuracy down on the party. And then we're also getting some more rings boosted. So the stats are pretty much staying the same, and they're just adding a little extra to a couple of the other rings that were not boosted the last time. So Archon's 50% health mana, 100% to stats, and just a flat 3,000 health. I mean, probably not using that one too much. Flag Bearers, just extra morale per turn. Could be handy if you don't have any good morale fill. The Hermits, see 100 flat attack and magic, 100% jump damage, 100% limit damage, 50% to evoke and esper damage. So that could be handy as well, depending. And then we got the two that have the killers on it. So just 100 attack and magic for both of them, and then it's a different set of killers. So one is human, machine, and stone, 100%. The other one is demon, fairy, and reaper, 100%. So if you need the killers, could be handy as well. I don't think I'll be switching my rings out for any of the new ones compared to what I'm using, but nice to have the options. And then we have the banner itself. So clash unit means no peek on the JP side to see. According to the live stream, lightning element focused. Sounds like they'll have secondary of fire elements. Dual wield mage, physical attacks. So it won't be good in the magic dark vision stages. And with the card, there's going to be the special step up. So what is it, 28 to get the card, and then you'll have to run through 2 more times to get the 10 tickets to pity. So super limit burst unit. So we'll have to see the pure stats and everything that they have to make up for being a super limit burst clash unit. Their super limit burst boost morale scaling limits, stat buff for everybody. Restore charges for Magnus of theirs. So I have to see which Magnus that is and what it does. And then looks like it also boosts morale skills aside from limits. So no damage on the super, just a pure buff one, kind of like Dwayne. They don't really show what the limit is. We'll have to see if it's going to be a situation like Dwayne where the super can get in the way of your burst. And then for a super, one-handed fist, 185 attack, 236 magic. She'll get 500 flat magic, not stackable. A little sad there. And everybody else can get 75% beast and machine killer. So not bad overall for a fist weapon. And then for the regular trust, 60 magic, 30% fire and lightning resist, and 75% dual wield equipment magic. That's okay overall. I mean, honestly, with Konshira's upgrade coming, we'll probably use that over this, unless you really need the fire and lightning resist, as Konshira's won't have quite as much, especially seeing this doesn't add any passive flat magic to them. Leader skill, same as Dwayne, 300% to everything for Clash category only. And then they show us some of the abilities, but without full numbers there. Doesn't help too much to know exactly what's going on. So we'll have to wait for the data mine to see. I like the sprite. The story is slightly interesting. But depending on what the data mine says, we'll decide if I pull or not. If I do pull, I'll go for the card as well. But we'll see. Have to wait for the data mine. And that's pretty much all we have for the week. So we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.